really easy 30-minute each-way walk from one of San Francisco's most beloved sites, the Painted Ladies of Alamo Square, to one of the least visited but way overlooked historic buildings, the Mission Dolores. En route to the Mission in the 1800s.
That was a clip from PhotoWalksTV, a show that helps you find the perfect places to take a picture and some tips on how to improve your quality of photo. Joining us now is the host of the show, Jefferson Graham. Jeff, thank you so much for joining me here on Live in the Bay.
Thanks for having me. I made that clip just for you, you know.
Did you?
Just for you, because you talked about the Painted Ladies, you talked about Full House.
I did.
About how you wanted one of the Full House actors to come on the show, and I said, why don't we do a walk from the Painted Ladies to the Mission District? Do you know that's the oldest intact building in San Francisco, and it was built in 1776. Can you believe it? And it's still there.
Oh my gosh.
And we can go in there and eat every day.
I can't believe that. I also can't believe that you did that because I talked about the Full House cast. And thank you. I appreciate
no problem.
that.
I had the footage, right?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it either way. That's so cool. We will get into your TV show, Photo Walks, in just a second. But, Jeff, how did you first get your start in TV?
Well, I worked at USA Today for many decades. I was a columnist there who became a multimedia reporter, and I had a video show there and covering technology primarily. And, you know, I've always been the camera guy. So always been the camera guy. People, how do I take better pictures with the iPhone? Why don't my pictures look as good as yours? Yada, yada, yada. I did a travel video in Japan just for the heck of it because I was there and I just loved it. And I loved the way marrying photos and video and put some music in the background. They just came to life. And I showed it to my friend and he says, great, but you didn't put in photo tips. You got to put in your photo tips, my friend. So I started putting in the photo tips. People started responding and I just fell in love, and I left USA Today last year, and now I just roam around taking pictures and taking videos and meeting interesting people and
oh my gosh,
fun stuff.
That is super fun. And you actually also got some of your inspiration from your father as well, correct?
Yeah, my father had a travel show right here.
Right here, Cron 4.
At Cron 4. I think it was a different building at the time. An early show. It was called Bay Area Backroads. And they used to run around with 6 people photographing. You know,
here it is. And we're taking a quick look at the clips, too,
So basically, it was get out of your car, go enjoy. You know, you don't have to go to Europe. You've got amazing stuff right here. And that was what the whole point of the show was, that my phone's ringing. But it's on silent, so it's okay. So, and I had the same thing, you know, get out of the car. There's just so much beauty everywhere. I just spent 6 days in Mendocino, and it was incredible. It's just right up the road. I showed you a picture this morning that I took from Treasure Island.
Gorgeous.
Most people don't take the time to go to Treasure Island. I was just sitting there on the Bay Bridge. I think I'll take a detour. Just pulled right off, and it was just one of those. It's one of the actual best views of San Francisco in the area if you go to Treasure Island.
Well, I didn't know that. I'm new to the area, so that's a good tip for me. My husband and I are going to have to go over there to get the entire sight and sound.
Yeah, go at sunset.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love sunsets too.
And you don't have to pay for the bridge.
Oh, okay. Like, see, learning new tips and tricks every day. So besides the travel and, you know, just being able to go see so many gorgeous places around the world, what inspired you to start Photo Walks?
Well, again, it was just marrying the photos and the videos, and it was a great challenge for me. The other thing is, why don't my pictures look as good as the postcards? You know, why don't they look as good as the tourism magazines? So you go to a place, you look at the postcards, you figure out where are they taken? Where did they go? Well, I could actually help you before you go there, and I can show you where all those best spots are and save you the time of doing the research. It's right there in the video. If you're going to come to San Francisco, I can tell you pretty much, you know, Treasure Island and Fort Point to the Golden Gate Bridge and Marin Headlands and some of the best spots in the city, whether that be here, whether it be in Mendocino, where to go to Glass Beach, where to, you know, stuff like that. And people really respond to it.
Okay, and you said you just spent some time in Mendocino. How was that?
Well, that was really interesting because the CEO of Flipboard, which is a social magazine app, wrote me a note and said, I really enjoyed your Morro Bay episode, and you remind me of that guy that used to host Bay Area Backroads. Have you ever heard of him? So I said, thank you, Mike. That was my father. And yes, I have heard of my father. flip of that is that my son said, why don't you go to some of the places that your dad used to go to and just sort of like trace his steps and see what it's like today versus what it was like.
Your son told you that.
Yeah.
So from generation to generation, the inspiration kind of ran all the way through.
So a friend of mine used to work here, had a copy of the Mendocino tape from Bay Area Backroads. So I was able to get that, digitize it, find out where my dad went, and then sort of like he walks down the street, then I walk down the street, and stuff like that. So that episode is premiering this Saturday. It's a very special episode, tracing my dad's footsteps. Mendocino, PhotoWalks meets Backroads.
And for you, Jeff, you're obviously very well traveled. You know so much when it comes to the tips, the tricks that people should follow when they do travel. What is maybe some of your favorite parts about this part of your job?
Favorite parts of the Bay Area? Or,
no. Your favorite parts of being able to travel and provide people with these tips for PhotoWalks?
Is to do the research and see it through my own eyes. You know, it's just great going to a place. You know, my #1 tip, if you're going to go travel somewhere, I do have a video, by the way, on the site about travel photography. #1 tip is the first stop is the visitor center. They know more than you do.
Always.
They know more than I do. If you go in there and say, where should I go? Here's the magazine. Show me every place. They can tell you that. And that's really good. The second one is to scout the first day. Don't even think about taking pictures. Just go look around and figure out when will be the best time to come. Where should I go? It will really help. And plus, you'll have a great time. A friend of mine suggests that you do the hop-on, hop-off bus. I'm not as big on those because I'm not really a big fan, but he said just go on there and look out the window and you'll get a good idea for where to go the next day.
Well, these are amazing tips for how to get to the places, but once you're there, what are some of your top tips for maybe taking pictures with a cell phone?
Yeah, timing is everything. It's the #1 thing to consider. The best pictures are done in the morning and in the evening being magic hour. I shoot all the episodes on an iPhone and a GoPro.
Crazy.
Okay?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because the quality is so amazing. The good news about these cameras are that they've gotten amazing. The bad news is there's so many features that most of us don't know what they are.
That's where I'm at.
So I have a whole episode where I point out what those are. If you treat this camera like a big professional camera, you can get professional results.
I believe
so
that.
A lot of that is timing and exposure and learning some of the what all the menu features are, and I will post them to Instagram so that everybody here who is watching today can get a link to that video.
Awesome, and we will also share them on our site so people can access them as well.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Jeff, for joining us here on Live in the Bay. We appreciate your tips and tricks with the travel, the photos, all of the good stuff. Where can they catch the show?
Okay, youtube.com/PhotoWalksTV, or go to our website, PhotoWalksTV.com.
Okay, PhotoWalksTV.com or YouTube/PhotoWalksTV.
Right,
Awesome.
and go to my Instagram to see a nice double exposure of you.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, a double
fun.
exposure of me. That was fun. Okay, thank you, Jeff, for joining us. I appreciate your time. Of course. To catch Jefferson on PhotoWalks, we will have a link on our website at liveinthebay.tv.